Are you trying to figure out how to get things done? Are you trying to look for knowledge that can actually help you do something, be better at what you do? Hi, I'm Joyce Mbaya, founder of Zydii, where we provide affordable online courses for Africa. This is the place for you, the Zydii podcast, where we have inspiring conversations with amazing people. And the ultimate goal is to help you know more so you can do more.
I'll say that customer service is not only for the customer service manager and her team. It's not only for the front desk. It's not only for the reception. Remember, for the customer to get good service, this input has started in the back office, whether it's finance, whether it's operations, procurement, any other department. The product the customer service rep executive gives to the customer, the final service, is fed by all other departments.
Hi everyone, welcome to this week's episode of the No More, Do More podcast. I'm your usual host, Kevin Kabingu. Last week I was away. You had Rhoda doing the podcast, but I'm back. And we're going to have an amazing episode. We have an amazing guest. I know I always say we have amazing guests, but today we have an amazing guest. She's, I don't know if I'll do justice by introducing her myself. So let me give her this opportunity to do it herself. Karibu sana.
So my name is Jackie Wahome. I'm a customer service and customer experience trainer and consultant. I've been at it for 16 plus years. Yes, 16. And we're not here to calculate people's ages. We're just here to learn, right, guys? Yeah, so that's me. So I'm a corporate trainer, and I've taken several companies through staff trainings, among them being KK Security, Aga Khan Academy Mombasa, Basco Paints, you know it as Duracort.
Amongst many other companies which you've worked with. So, question, Jackie.
Yes.
What inspired you to journey into teaching customer service? Where did it all start? Up before 16 years, what was Jackie doing? And then akasema, I need to be a customer service trainer.
So before 16 years, Kevin, I was in school. So my internship right after campus, hello USIU people.
Yay!
Yeah, so I was very passionate, obviously, about the course I was doing, which was finance, and I ended up working for Dan Blair, which is a financial institution, but I worked in the customer service department and enjoyed it and rose up in 3 years to head customer service. Transitioned to a different company and still worked in customer service. So that's where it all started. Yeah, and now wanting to grow my career, started my own company called Customer Centric Kenya that focuses on customer experience, training and consultancy.
We usually have that fear of making that extra step into doing things we feel we are called to or purpose to be. So how did you get yourself from in corporate? Now let me jump off and start something. I'm assuming you probably don't know the first thing. You didn't know the first thing about how to start training, all that. So how was the leap? How did you convince yourself? What did your friends and family think when you said you wanted to do this?
So let me start by saying COVID was a terrible pandemic, but it also came as a blessing to many. And I happened to have been on both sides where, I lost close family members, and that season also gave birth to customer centric. So in that season, my full-time position was changed to work from home, and I had extra time. The extra time I had, I was wondering, do I do something on the side? Will it be finance related? Will it be around customer experience, which I'm very passionate about? Or will it be about marriage and relationships, which is another area that I'm still passionate about, and I ended up choosing customer experience. So how did it all start? So I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to do training, but training was just going to be a beginning. So what I'm doing is like the beginning. So I started coming up with my material for training. I came up with what they would call modules or the course outline, and I developed it. I did not tell anyone what I was doing behind the scenes. And February of 2022, I decided to share content, valuable content that people would pay to get. I decided to share it for free on all my social media platforms. And I did a 365-day challenge on Facebook where I would share something valuable every single day. By the end of 30 days, I had gotten my first client. I didn't have to look for them. They just came to me because of the content I was sharing. And now, still sharing content daily, we are at 20 plus clients. Have still not advertised.
I love that aspect of, we always hear it, you doing what you, not overthinking it and just starting. Do it, even like, I love the 365-day challenge. I love it. And maybe just posting, if it's a customer service or something, you're starting a business, maybe posting things online and just giving people value. People start coming to you. Okay, I love that. Like, I've never thought of it that way. Just do it. It's Nike. Yeah, just do it.
Just do it. And maybe I can add something. So my first job, remember, I came in as an intern and rose to the position of a customer service manager. So when you're a customer service manager, you are the firefighter. Like, anything that is beyond your team's ability comes to you. Sometimes it's within their ability, but they just want to push stuff to you. So that was like a tough job at Dan Blair, which is an investment bank. Very tough job. But then again, looking back from where I am today, it was like a training ground. It was preparation for what I'm doing now. Because as I train, I don't train through theory. I train because I know, because I've been there as a customer service rep, from an intern to a team leader to a supervisor to a customer service manager. So I feel the customer service manager. I feel the customer service executives. Yeah.
The landscape of customer service has changed a lot. So my question was, how has customer service evolved in the digital age, and what skills are crucial for the future?
Well, that's a very good question. So customer service has evolved from not even being important in companies, and companies not even having a customer service department. Most companies still do not have customer service departments, to where we are right now digitally, where we no longer wait for our customers to come to us. We have to go to them, and we have to go to them on the platforms they prefer. So we don't dictate, we just obey as corporates. So there has been a great transition digitally, and even to mention the AI space right now, where bots have come in and they're also taking up some roles. They're not going to replace customer service. Yeah, customer service people, you're fine. But they're going to take up the repetitive roles, the questions that are the FAQs. They're going to take up that so that the human, the person, can take care of higher level, situations and customer queries and all of that. So yeah, the transition has been amazing. And in addition to that digital transition, corporates have also realized that the products are not unique, basically. What sets them apart is the service levels, is the customer service. At the end of the day, it's the experience they give their customers, an end-to-end customer experience.
So how do you still maintain the human touch of customer service with all these things coming into interaction with your customers?
So to first go back to your previous question where you talked about, companies positioning themselves for this digital age, you've seen even banks being on social media. You've seen banks give services on Facebook, on Twitter, on every platform, literally. To your second question, so the skills that are crucial is number one, etiquette, because we're used to social media as a social platform, but now it's becoming more and more a business platform where companies have to come in with a professional angle. So one of the skills is just having great social media etiquette, written etiquette, all that. Another thing is also to be customer centric. Even when you are in the digital space, you might not see this person, you're not able to interact with them on a one-on-one, but you have to still give the level of service you would give in person. So communication is another skill there that's very important. All angles of communication, active listening, and also realizing that you are advertising as you communicate. Because someone asks on social media, how does this product work? But that question will answer so many other people. So even knowing how to answer from a marketing angle and also a service angle. Yeah. Among many other skills. Yeah.
So on that as well, could you give us a practical example of a success story where your teaching led to outstanding customer service results?
All right, so I'll pick the first company that comes to mind. It's a shipping and logistics company. They will not mind me mentioning the name. So this company is called Kentex Cargo, and I know most of you have probably used it to ship from the US to Kenya. So Kentex Cargo reached out to Customer Centric for a customer service training for their entire team. Because again, customer service is not only for the frontline staff, it's for everyone, from the CEO to, the people who clean and make tea for everyone. It has to be a company culture. So once they reached out, we did the training. At this point, I remember they were at 400, shy of 400 reviews on Google. And the reviews were pretty, they needed some work. Clients were not happy. Remember, we're just coming out of a COVID season. You're trying to ship things. You can imagine how that industry was affected because so much is out of their control. Flights were cancelled, flights were stopped, countries were, closed and all of that. So, fast forward after COVID, we were doing a refresher training just 2 weeks ago. And even in between, as I did the customer visits, evaluation, keeping them accountable on implementation, one thing that stood out is that their customers were happier. Their reviews had gone up to 1,400 from just 400, and the quality of reviews were way better. And they were coming from a 3.6 to a 4.4 and even rising. So you can see once the mindset of your team members, of your employees is changed, the ripple effect. Happy clients, a happy business, happy employees, and your business grows, your brand grows. It gets more visibility. So that's the example I can give.
Yeah, that's a good one, especially with changing the mindset of the employee. And again, it's like you're building up to every question that I had. And I was just thinking about this week, I'd gone to Huduma Center, and those ladies were like, nipe number ID yako. So they're just looking away. For people who are listening, I'm looking away. And they don't give you eye contact. You're just like, they're having a discussion on the side. You're not important. I was like, they don't even, I get it's a government job, but hey, please have a bit of empathy. Tumekuwa tukika hapa for close to 2 hours and you come and I feel like a piece of meat. Yeah, being treated like this. So, to my next question, ilikuwa, how do you teach empathy, adaptability, and 2 critical aspects of customer service?
Kevin, that's a very important question. So, most people, when asked about their customers or about a customer, they think of the customer they serve. Yeah, they think of other people. We never really see ourselves as customers, right? So the best way to teach empathy, to teach, just how to build rapport and how to make clients feel, accommodated is by visualizing yourself as a customer. So you'd have to think about which business do I enjoy going back to? Some of the businesses you buy from every day. If it's a supermarket, if it's a restaurant, what do I enjoy about that place? And when you see yourself as a customer, you appreciate the things they do. Is it the timely service? Is it that they're open on time? Is it that they're clean? Is it that they're friendly? They smile, they acknowledge you, they give you eye contact, Those things that you appreciate, those are the very things that your customers want. We're all human. What we want to get is what we should give. So how you do that is by allowing your employees, your staff members, even in training, your trainees, to visualize themselves as customers and to know that what they want to get is also what the customer standing in front of them wants from them. When they see it from their own perspective, then it's easier to implement it. It's easier to apply it.
I love that aspect that every single thing you do in your business builds up to customer service. And now that I think of it, I loved that. Probably I didn't speak to anyone in that company, but I loved the timeliness of maybe a response they gave me, even if it's a bot, the timeliness, the constant communication. Like, it's those small things that you never think about, because to me, customer service was, I have to speak to someone. That's the customer service aspect of a business, but it's every single thing that goes into the business.
Yeah, it's actually every single thing. For example, inviting me for this podcast here at Zydii and getting my way here. That experience starts from when I put my GPS and I'm trying to find Zydii. How easy is it to find? Are you on Google? Is it easy to find you? Then when I come, when I'm checking in and they're checking my car, what experience do I get? Some guards have dogs and I don't. I like dogs, but I fear dogs. So that experience builds up on Zydii's experience. Yeah. And they're not even employees of Zydii, but I was coming to Zydii, right? How I get my parking slot, how I access the building, I come in, do I find people? Is there a reception? You guys are already here, you kept time. That's part of the experience. And here we are already continuing with the experience. So it's an end-to-end process. Yeah.
So far,
the experience is good so far. You guys even have a bougie kitchen and stuff. I mean, someone offered to get me a snack from Java. Yeah. I want to stay.
So my next question, what advice do you have for those interested in customer service career, considering its challenges and rewards?
So number one, if you're interested in customer service, such an awesome industry to be in, especially if you are a person who loves to serve others, and you get joy from that. You don't struggle with it. So I would say, don't feel like you need to rush. Understand the basics, even from the position you are in, even if you're starting from a customer service rep. Build up from there. If I was to go back to my customer service rep position a decade plus ago at Diane Blair at the front desk, I would take more initiative. I would research more, and I would share with my team members. I would take initiative, even if I'm not a team leader, just to educate, to add their skills, to build my knowledge as I share it, if that makes sense, I would start using my social media to spread the word, just share my daily experiences, my highlights of the day. I would build my brand from day one, not after a whole employment career and then starting, So if you feel that this is where you are supposed to be, want to be, there's so many areas. We have systems, customer service systems, we have training, we have consultancy, we have customer service management and customer success, retention. It's huge, and it's becoming such a key area for any organization. So if this is your career path, it's amazing. And for you who is starting now, who is considering it now, it will be even more amazing for you because of the attention customer experience is getting currently, and it will only get better.
Maybe my last question, is there anything else you'd like to share on customer service I didn't ask on and it's really burning iko ndani na nataka kuambia watu?
Of course, I'll speak for the customer service managers because I feel like they're my audience. I feel like where I am right now, I understand the need they have, I understand their gaps, I understand the bridge that they are between the upper management and their team, the crucial customer service team that they manage. I'll say that customer service is not only for the customer service manager and her team. It's not only for the front desk. It's not only for the reception. Remember, for the customer to get good service, this input has started in the back office, whether it's finance, whether it's operations, procurement, any other department. The product the customer service rep executive gives to the customer, the final service, is fed by all other departments. So we should all uphold customer service so that we give our customers the good experience. And also leadership. Once in a while, walk to your front desk and sit there and see and hear and experience, hear what customers are asking, what they're complaining about, what they're liking. Like, be in touch, talk to the customer service team. They know your customers better than you. You have the vision, but they're carrying out that vision. So take time and, fold up your sleeves and step into the mud. Yeah.
I like that. Stepping into the mud. And generally, my biggest takeaway from the whole podcast was every single department is customer service. From not only the person at the front desk, not the people who are making at the call center. It's
it's everyone. And I just remembered one more thing. You see, it's easy to point fingers at the people dealing with your customers, who we call our customer service teams. So if you keep pointing fingers as a manager or as a leader, yet you have not taken this team through training, then you're pointing back at yourself. Equip them, hire right, start there. Equip them through training, internal and external. Have a clear onboarding process for your employees. Give them training. Train them over and over. Make it a culture of your company to keep training your people, whether it's quarterly, semi-annually, or even annually at the minimum. Let them learn new things out of their desks, appreciate them through equipping them. Yeah.
A tip that you gave us once and it's been working for me is always have a smile.
Always have a smile. Yeah, Kevin, you have a very nice smile. So always have a smile. You see, when you smile, let me say, a smile is like customer service 101. Smile. Even if the client is angry, by the time they reach your desk and you're showing your beautiful smile, they've gone from 10, at least they're at a 9 or even an 8. Then you can take it from there. Yeah, what does it cost you to smile? Nothing.
So one thing she didn't mention was Jackie has a course on Zydii.
So I remember when we shot this course and it was such a fun day, and we put in quite some work into it. So yes, there's a course on Zydii. I'm the instructor, and we're talking about communication skills. We're talking about all these other skills like the soft skills, like just smiling, accommodating clients, and even how you look. You have to be able to represent the brand, where you're working. So look the part, that etiquette. Whether it's business etiquette, personal hygiene, all of that. And also how to build rapport with your clients. A lot more in this course. I remember we even touched on email etiquette. It goes deep. So if you're looking for a digital training for your team, Zydii, an awesome course. And we're even going to be having part 2, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So Zydii is the way to go. Give this course to your team, and not only the frontline team, for your whole organization. Yeah.
And it's amazing, audience. It's an amazing course. If you want to get, I know this is a short podcast. If you want to get more of this Jackie, just reach out to Zydii. We'll hook you up with her course. It's amazing. You won't regret it. And final thing. You shared about how you've been sharing all this amazing stuff on your social media as well. So what's your socials? How can people reach out to you? Potential clients are probably listening. How do they get to you?
So my main platform, as much as I'm on all platforms, including Threads, my main platform is LinkedIn. So on LinkedIn, Jackie Wahome, Customer Experience Trainer. So if you search Jackie Wahome, we could be many. If you add Customer Experience Trainer, you get to me. On all other platforms, Jackie Wahome. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, and even TikTok. Yeah, so let's keep talking. And Jackie Wahome is also attached to the company, Customer Centric. Yeah, so when you find one, you find the other.
This has been an amazing episode. Really looking forward to actually doing the second course with you. I hope everyone who's listening has gotten value from the conversation. And if you have questions, you've heard she has socials, you can always reach out to wherever you're listening on the podcast. We're always active on the comment section. If you need us to also reach out to Jackie on your behalf, we can do that. And thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much, Kevin, for being an amazing host. And thank you to Zydii for the invitation. And your team is amazing. Check out Zydii, check out their courses. They're awesome.
This week's episode has come to an end, but the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like and share, comment, get involved. Let us know what you think, what you want to learn next, and join us next time.